Hello guys, what's up? This is a new review, and this review gonna be on Aquaman issue number 16, the fourth part of Throne of Atlantis. So this issue picks up from where Cyborg went for the operation. So Cyborg went offline, and then there was that file that was transmitted from Cyborg himself to the main system of Star Labs, and they showed the doctors, Dr. Morrow and his father, what was actually happening. For example, they showed us that Aquaman, he kind of looked like he's on his brother's side and some other stuff. So later on, they showed that Volko, blaming Dr. Sheen for what's happening because of him, everything just turned out this way because he wanted to credit it for discovering Atlantis. So later on, they showed us where the Justice League went down. So Aquaman finds Batman, and they'll be trapped kind of downstairs, and I mean like downstairs. What? I mean they were like kind of trapped under the ocean. Batman was in his suit, and he don't know how long he could stay in there. So Aquaman asked for the help of the creatures of the ocean, the fishes, so they can lighten his way, so he could find where's Superman and Wonder Woman because they were missing. After that, he noticed the creatures. The trench attacked him. They were like they came up from nowhere. Of course, he killed them, and there was like a lot more. When he went inside the cave, they noticed that they were under the chamber. But before that, chamber, I mean, before that, they showed us what are the other heroes doing. For example, Hawkman, Fire, Firestorm, all these people, all these heroes came to support Justice League and to stop the Atlanteans from doing, for pulling up this war. Later on, we see some Victor he's in kind of a dream. After that, he'll get back to life, and Mira will be there, and they locate the Justice League. Later on, they showed us that uh, Aquaman found some kind of a cave, and that cave showed, a kind of a picture of a guy holding the what they call it, the scripter, I guess so. Yeah, the scripter, and this scepter was held by a king wearing a crown, and this king was, kind of surrounded by the creatures, by the trench. So later on, you know, uh, they said that the scripture itself could, sink cities, continents. So when they went into the chamber, he found a lot and a lot of these strange creatures, and he noticed that Wonder Woman and Superman were, there. They were locked in one of these, uh, what they call them, like they were paralyzed by the organic fluid the trench produced. So like, they were like almost dead. They couldn't hold it anymore. So when he tried to recover them and get them out from that, you know, thing that the fluid that the trench produced, he gets attacked by hundreds of these trenches. Uh, the moment he's almost like dead, Cyborg and all these people just appeared. I mean, Cyborg and Mira just appeared. They teleported immediately to the point where Batman was there. The signal of Batman reached to Cyborg, and Cyborg located the place of the Justice League. So when they went down, they started fighting them back and everything. After that, they freed Superman and Wonder Woman, and they showed us again back to the trench where these creatures appeared in front of Aquaman's brother, Orm, and he was like, "What are these creatures?" So this shows that Orm doesn't know what are these creatures. He's not the one calling them. There's someone else, and that someone else was something like different. So they came to a conclusion: if Orm has a scripter that can sink land, why is he planting, detonations devices in Boston to do it? Why not use the scripter himself? That's what Aquaman's thinking. There is something wrong with this. Later on, we see Volko just going all mad at Dr. Sheen. He'd be like, this is all your fault because of you. You know, uh, Aquaman had a fight between Black Manta. He turned the world against him, and after that, he left Atlantis. Atlantis there turned on Aquaman, and Aquaman reaches to the point where he realized that someone else started this war. It's not Dr. Sheen, no one. And then they sent so they sent me. They actually sent Vulko, Volko, Volko. I mean, yeah, Volko. They sent him into exile, and in the end of the issue, they show us him holding this the scripture, I guess so, and they will regret it. Yeah. So I guess this shows that he's the one who started this whole thing. Cyborg tried to locate what triggered the missiles, but he thought for a while that it was Dr. Sheen. You know. But after that, I guess it was this whole plan was just starting by Volko. So this issue, this you know story, Throne of Atlantis, is going to be continued in Justice League 17. I guess maybe it's the last part in that issue. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. This like a turn out like this just turned out the way no one really expected it. So it was pretty awesome to see. I guess a new villain. I don't know. But I'm pretty much looking forward for the next issue, Justice League issue number 17, and the other part of Throne of Atlantis. So leave your comments, guys, down below. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? You like this whole table turning? Flipping everything upside down, giving us some hard time to get this whole story. Well, I didn't really have a hard time, but I mean, other people who are not like me. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Leave your comments down below, guys. Don't forget to subscribe down there and like, share. See you guys later. And I guess that's it. Yeah, take care. Be safe.